Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. In these videos, I discuss topics related to mental health and provide education. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell to be informed of upcoming videos. For today's video, I'll discuss the signs of depression. Is sadness the same as depression? And is depression treatable? How do you tell if you're depressed? Depression is a common symptom people present to treatment with. While they may not come into treatment using the word depression, they explain many symptoms that are consistent with a depression. So what are the signs of depression? Is it the same as sadness? And is depression treatable? Depression is a broad term that includes many different symptoms found in a variety of mental health disorders. Let's discuss what symptoms make up a depression. Depressed mood, such as feeling sad, empty, or hopeless. The depressed mood can be reported by the individual or observed by others. Other people might notice tearfulness, for example. Loss of interest or pleasure in all or almost all activities. Significant weight loss or weight gain. Decrease or increase in appetite. Sleeping too much or sleeping too little. Increase in purposeful movements such as pacing, hand wringing, clenching of muscles, or slowing down that is noticed by others. Loss of energy or fatigue. Feelings of worthlessness or excessive guilt. Difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Recurrent thoughts of death or suicide. You might notice that you have experienced most, if not all, of these symptoms at some point in your life. That's normal. We experience varying moods, levels of motivation, and physical symptoms throughout our lifetime. Concern for a possible depression occurs when you experience at least 5 of the above symptoms within the same 2-week period, most of the day, nearly every day. At least one of the 5 symptoms of depression must include depressed mood or loss of interest or pleasure in almost all activities. You can also be diagnosed with a major depressive disorder without having a depressed mood. This means that you can be experiencing a depression without feeling depressed, as long as one of the symptoms is loss of interest or pleasure in all or almost all activities. So what about sadness? While feeling sad is a component of a depressed mood, sadness on its own is different from depression. Sadness is usually in response to a specific topic or situation. You will feel sad when you think of that topic, and the sadness will come and go throughout the day. You also experience periods of happiness when you're not sad. When someone is depressed, they experience the symptoms of depression most of the day, nearly every day, for at least 2 weeks. Even when not depressed, they don't feel happy. Depression begins to impact their life and their ability and willingness to do things. If you think you might have depression, it is important to note that depression is treatable. There are many successful medications and therapies for depression. Seeking help is often the toughest obstacle, even when you are depressed and lack motivation and energy to work on making changes. When you talk to your doctor or therapist, they're familiar with some of the roadblocks someone with depression might be experiencing. So don't let that hold you back. If you are unsure how to find a therapist, talk with your doctor or do a web search for therapists in your area. You can also visit psychologytoday.com for options of therapists in your local area. Remember, it is best to get treatment as soon as possible. However, no matter when you start treatment, you will see improvements if you work on making changes. Comment below if you have any questions about what depression is or how to get help. And check out one of our other mental health minutes for information on other topics, and I'll see you at the next video.